Please excuse my English, but I want to talk a little bit about mum. Mums, just generally mummy. We all love them, but they are the only one people who can literally drive us to the boiling points in milliseconds. And I think it's coming maybe from the love we have for them, but also they are aging, and I think that literally world is changing and not everyone is catching up with the developing technologies. And that's normal. We will be the same in several years. But now it irritates me so much that I cannot literally stand it. I'm getting from the nice calm conversation of mine to the boiling point where she's saying something completely out of space, and it's like, Mom, you really think so? But I have to remember that when she was growing up, there was no phones. Like, literally imagine that. No cell phones. The telephone was some kind of luxury in the houses. Also, in some houses, running water was luxury. She was lucky to have running water. But it was completely different time. And I do understand that times are different and they are not necessarily catching up with the development of the technology, which is kind of normal. And I now feel actually bad about myself being so angry sometimes and so upset that I shouldn't be. It's just like, I don't know, it just drives me mad sometimes because obviously mom knows better. And that's the general rule, that's the nature law. Mom knows better. And she's trying to convince me that she knows better. But she's not willing to admit that she might be wrong. So I'm always catching up with my mom like weekly or like literally once in 2 weeks. And she always saying something about the internet. And it's just like, oh, she read something on the internet and she thinks it's truth. And that's really scary because AI and the kind of scammers are having a very powerful weapon now in their hands that they can fool the very kind of innocent people, like older people who don't know what is AI, who don't know what are scammers. They're truly believing that there is Prince in Nigeria who sent them email about their millions they have to save just for small transfer from them account to his account. By the way, my mom once did it. So she sent me the scammer email and she was like, oh, take a look quickly in there. What is it about? Because it's some kind of promotion. And I opened the email and it was some kind of very poor scammer, like, early 2000, like, I'm the rich empire of the country you never heard about. And I'm willing to send you all my money if you make this little transfer or click this not very suspicious link. And I was like, Mom, it's a scam. And she learned this word, scam. And everything is scam now for her. Yeah, it's really funny. She doesn't trust the internet, which is very good. So she's going to pay the bills at the post office, which is also very good because that kind of way she won't be scammed. She's also watching those kind of short reels and very short videos with the funny animals. And she's doing that very loudly. So I'm visiting her. I can hear this AI-generated voice like, oh, this doggy was in a shelter. Now he's running and literally making tea for the owner. And he's very happy. And I was like, Mom, what you watching? Oh, it's just about the funny dogs. And yes, I know. She might be happy looking at that. And I do understand it. But somehow, me being a little bit more advanced in the technology, it's just causing me cringe. But then, when I'm trying to show her something, like someone did something funny on the internet, for example, there was this girl, she was doing some kind of nice performance. I don't remember what kind, but literally there was a girl on a reel. My mom looked at me like with the wide eyes opened, and she asked me, oh, who is this girl? Do you know her? Is this one of your friends? Like, oh, it's just a stranger from the internet. I don't know her. She's just doing funny thing. What makes you think that I know her? Oh, because you show me her. So I thought that you know her. Yes, and I didn't know the girl. So this is how much she doesn't catch up. On the top of that, recently we were talking about some kind of not very nice subject. It's something upset her a lot. And I tried to calm her down. Like she was saying, but did you know what they did? And I was like, no, I don't know. Why should I know? Oh, it's on Facebook. I'm like, Mom, I don't follow the same website as you on Facebook and on the same pages. So how would I know? Oh, then come onto my Facebook page and you will see. And now I have to literally explain to my mom that just because you solved something on your wall, on your notifications, it's not what I will see if I click on your profile. But I just give up, like literally, Mom, it's internet. There might be fake news. You don't have to get your pressure rise to the critical level just because someone published something on internet. The same, she's causing the trouble because she is very likely to be involved in a conversation on internet. And obviously, she doesn't understand how the etiquette is working. So in etiquette, we don't say Mr. Mrs., we just say you, because that's the etiquette. And under the videos or under some kind of funny comments under my profile pictures, she's very likely to get into conversation with my friends. And I found it a little bit like, maybe I should forbid her to comment on my pictures. Because it's a little bit embarrassing that when she's trying to prove her point, when there is no point to be proved. So, yeah, this is a little bit kind of irritating. And, I shouldn't be so irritated, but I am irritated because of that. Maybe I should work on that. But on top of that, my mom is really lovely. Like, really, she's lovely. And I love her to the bits. It's just those pinchy moments when I'm driven from 0 to 100 in no seconds because she said something. She's always do that, because I don't know about the internet. But then when it comes to something, she's showing off in front of her friends that she knows everything about the internet. She created internet. She got internet printed at home. No, she doesn't. But literally, she thinks that she knows how to use the internet only because she knows how to open a Facebook application on her phone. Googling is too high technology for her, too high task. So it's a little bit sad because it's always me doing those things because my brother has no patience. His patience is critical 0. So it's only me doing those things. And it's very difficult to explain, Mom, don't click it. Don't click this one. And she's clicking that, like having video calls on the cameras. I am trying to explain her how to turn around the camera so she can show me the dog, for example. And then she's turning on the camera and then she's losing completely pausing video. And I cannot explain her from my phone perspective as I'm miles away how to turn it back. So a little bit irritating, but let's not be irritating. Let's talk about something she did as a very lovely pleaser. Yes, my mama is a pleaser. She loves to please people. She loves to be liked. And yeah, we all like to be liked. But she's literally hitting like critical mass in being liked, in wanting to be liked, that she will do things above what we required or ask her to do, even if she will do the bare minimum will make you extremely happy. So simple example, it was several years ago, I was visiting my mom for the Easter, and I saw online very nice jacket, which I desired. Shopping queen. So I ordered it. But I have to order that to her place, to Poland, because it wasn't available in my country of residence, of course, because I'm Polish. So still Poland in my heart. So I ordered that, but unfortunately it didn't arrive on time when I was in Poland. So I asked my mom to do a simple task. I gave her money and I told her, Mom, please send me this jacket when it arrives. In a cheapest post because it should be fine, in declaration as it was its value because then I won't have to pay the customs. So she did. But she did it not the way I asked her. She tried harder. So my brainy mom prepared the package. She packed the jacket. She put some chocolates, bless her. She tried to please me, bless her. And the toys for my little cats. She packed that nicely. She went to the post office. She spent whole money on express delivery, which I told her, no, just pay minimum And for the rest, buy yourself coffee, go for some kind of nice lunch or whatever, because I don't mind. Just you doing me a big favor. And she declared twice as price of the jacket as it was in the package. And guess what's happened? The package stuck at customs. So I got information that I have to pay exactly the value of the jacket to be released from the customs. So I paid twice as price for the jacket I wanted. That was difficult conversation with her that she shouldn't be doing that. She should just do bare minimum. But obviously, when you have difficult conversation with your Polish mom, there is always defense mode. There is always like, oh no, you shouldn't be asking about doing that. And oh, you didn't explain me correctly. There's always like, it's your fault. It's your fault. So I didn't ask her to send anything since there because there was no point. She would do better. And even if I'm asking to do something, I rather to supervise that and make sure that she's exactly doing what I ask her for, because she might screw something up. And recently, we don't send each other Christmas presents because there's custom to pay and we don't want to spend money on customs. So normally what I'm doing, I'm ordering presents from the Polish shop to my family in Poland. And yes, it's comfortable. The package will be 100% delivered, or maybe like 50% delivered, depends on, because when it's Christmas season, you never know if you'll get your presents. And I'm kind of comfortable because literally there is nothing like worried about the customs, nothing about worry about the shipment, maybe a little bit about worry about the shipment, but it's within the same country, so I'm not so fast. And my mom remembers the situation with my jacket, so she told me, don't get me wrong, I don't expect any presents. I'm really pleased to do those little packages for my family because it makes me happy. I'm just hunting for little gifts in the Polish shops, and it just makes me happy. Compulsive buyer again. So I didn't expect anything, but my mom was holding to the thought that for everything it's ordered, she has to pay the customs, or I have to pay the customs, like last time she sent me the jacket. So she told me that, oh, Kasia, I didn't send you anything because you pay customs. And I was like, Mom, but do you know that I ordered the presents for you and for my brother from Polish shop to Poland, and that literally doesn't cause any additional costs? You know that this is how it's working. I can order things from England to Polish shop and no one is checking that. No one will say, okay, you cannot order anything from Poland to Poland because you are in England. It's the same as you cannot drink Chibo family if you don't have family. Coffee. Chibo family is coffee. Yeah, so she doesn't quite get it. Well, it's kind of adorable, but also it gives you like this kind of a little bit cringe and irritation, a little bit of irritation. Yes, she's making sure that my blood pressure is in a good condition sometimes. But turns out that I'm not the only one struggling with mom. And maybe it's coming with the age that literally moms, they cannot believe that the little girls just grow up and they have their own life, their own opinion. And the mom as a role model human in their life, it's not anymore in this position. I think it's maybe coming from that as well. My friend calling her mom Queen Elizabeth, because her mom name is Elizabeth, but Queen Elizabeth knows everything better. So I'm not the only one. My husband, mom, oh bless her, she's such a lovely, lovely, lovely person, but she got her moments. I think being that age, it doesn't literally make you to feel that your comments might not be appropriate, might not be in a place, or you just don't care. You're just making comments. It's like, I don't care anymore because I'm old. And I wish to be that age and not care about anything, but without wrinkles and without being old. I just want to be in this stage when I don't care. And I notice that with time, I am a little bit more like that. However, I'm still have to face the consequences of the lack of filter between my brain and my mouth. Maybe when I'll be old, dry like a raisin, old lady, maybe the consequences will be gone because she's old lady. So who knows? Maybe I'm looking forward for those times, but I won't have achy joints on those kind of stuff. Anyway, going back to the subject, my husband's parents came to visit us. It was lovely, lovely visit. It was during the summer. So we took them to our nearby city, which is amazing. If you've ever been in England, please visit Wales in Somerset. It's the smallest city in England, not in Great Britain. And we got beautiful cathedral, amazing Vicar's Close Lane, straight from 20s or even earlier. But also beautiful high street, and generally, oh my God, it's great place to live. So we took my husband's parents for a little tour around the Wales, and we visited cathedral as well. During our visit, there was some art exhibition in cathedral. One of the exhibition was subject painted with noise, and it was in the basement. You can imagine old cathedral, old basement. It was amazing, like a little chamber in there in this basement, and there were speakers placed like in a circle, facing to the center of the circle. So if you stood in the middle, there were some noises coming from those speakers, and it was painting with the noise. So you have very interesting sensation in there. And the sensation will be very nice and very pleasant unless there is some old lady making comments. And the old lady was my husband's mom. And she was making comments about the old wooden door at the entrance of this base. So you can imagine you stood in the middle, enjoying the painted with noise. In the background you can hear, I wonder if they have woodworms in here. Oh, look at that. Yes, there are holes. They got woodworms in here. Completely out of space, this comment. Like, oh my goodness. Keep your volume down, mother. But she didn't care. She was curious if there are woodworms in there. The other thing we did on this trip, we were looking for a nice coffee. But my husband's mom, she decided, I'm not willing to pay for a coffee more than £1.50. So we were looking in Wales for a coffee served for £1.50, and it doesn't exist. We're saying, Mom, we're inviting you here. You are our guest. Let's go to any coffee shop of your choice. We are paying. We are happy with that. We can have nice coffee together, sit down together, and be happy together. No, I want coffee for £1.50. I'm not paying any penny more. So walking around Wales, looking for a coffee for £1.50. And guess what? We didn't find it. But a few weeks later, I went to Western Supermare, and I saw on the sidewall of the pub, but they're serving coffee for £1.50. It's like, my goodness, she was right. The coffee for £1.50 exists. Yes, so I think that the filter between the brain and the mouth is literally dissolving with age. Anyway, I'm getting excited a little bit about that because I feel that I'm losing the filter, but generally I keep my mouth shut sometimes. So yeah, I still got this filter, which I'm pretty happy about it. Anyway. So yes, so no one can drive us mad as much as our moms. And I think it's because we just love them so much. I think that's why. Otherwise, if you have strong feelings towards someone, you literally love them. Yeah, and I think it might be difficult for all of us to love them. And obviously, oh my God, how can I love this person who is driving mad within seconds? Yes, but we love them. So, yes. Let's enjoy the time when they are here with us, because who knows what will happen tomorrow. So I think that's it I want to say today, and thank you for listening, and please excuse my English. I'm working on it. So please take care, and don't get upset with your moms.